Something's not right.
Hi, I'm Chip, and in this video I'm going to show you how to change the gearbox on a Kenmore 700 series machine. Now this gearbox isn't exclusive to this particular model. You might have a Whirlpool style machine that uses this gearbox, so this video may have some value to you. Also stick around to the end because I made a stupid mistake when I was reassembling this machine, and I'll show you how I fixed it. So let's get to it.
What I have here is a Kenmore 700 series triple action technology, and my man gave me this machine. The bearings were out, and the bearings are in this unit right here, the gearbox. And the cost of this, I don't usually change these because it's usually not cost effective. This is held on to the machine by 4 bolts. I've already taken them off. I didn't have my camera when I started this project. But the way you do that is you take that wash plate out of the bottom. You take this splash guard off, and once you take the wash plate off, this floating tub should just lift right out. Well, it doesn't lift right out. Sometimes you have a hard time. But if you take the 4 bolts off the bottom and all the wires, you can take a rod, which I did. It was stuck on this hub. Usually if I'm not going to take that out, I jack it out, but the 4 bolts everything was loose underneath it, so I just put this shaft on top of that shaft, and I hit it a few times and it dropped all the way down, releasing it from the tub. So now all I need to do is lift this tub out, and I'll set it over here with the splash ring. And we got pretty clean tub. So now I have just a tub to work with, and I'll set this unit aside for a while while I transfer all this other stuff. Now what I need to do is transfer all of this to this component. I'm pretty sure this is good. I've had this a long time. I forgot I had it. I took it out of a machine that the motherboard was bad in, and I'm going to check on the price of these again. I sell these machines for $225, and if I don't have to put too much in it, it's profitable. I got this free. Now I need to get this off of here. And dang this thing. There we go. Now, I'm going to take this out here and wash it. Let that soak on there a while. Come back to it. So now, all we gotta do, I hope I got one of these, because I messed that one up. Pretty sure I do. Now we need to take this off. It's going to be this plate right here. It looks like 1/4 inch. It's probably metric though. Let's try 5/16. Yep, it's metric. And I have some metric sockets for right here. Probably that one. Not too big enough. I wish that the United States would go to the metric system and get in line with the rest of the world. It really is an easier system to use. Everything's based on 10. But we have to be ornery. Set that aside. Okay, so we got that loose. Now we need to take this off. Well, the way you do that, there's a ring here, but I don't see the end of it. I thought it was a snap ring on the end of it. There it is. It's hard to see. Let me get a pick. Yeah, it's really hard to see. I don't know, because my eyes are getting old. This ring just goes all the way around in this groove here. Set that aside, set that aside, pull this off. Oh yeah, that's all. This is the good one. So let's get this out. Take this snap ring. This isn't a snap ring. I have no idea what you call this thing. If you guys know what they call these, leave me a comment so I can know what they're called. On the edge of it. There it is. Alright. What do I do with it? Here it is. And I guess I should put the one that was on here back. How do I get this back on here? Work it around. Oh, come on. Open it up and get it started in that groove, and then work the rest of it all the way around. There we go. Make sure it's seated in that ring, which I think it is. There we go. Now, I can take this rascal, and this fits there's a thing that fits right there. There's only one way to go. Now, we just go in reverse fashion here. And this is the stator, and in this stator it has this electromagnet. The electromagnet is this black unit here. Got some windings in it. And what it will do is, you see these, it's kind of a gear right here. What it'll do is when this energizes, it pulls that plastic piece up or down, because it's going to be down, and engages the that big white gear that big white rotor out there, and causes the machine to spin. There we go. Now, so we can throw this one in the junk pile because bearings on it are shot. We'll throw it in the iron bucket. And let's clean our rotor up. I should have cleaned the inside of it. I'm sure I have one of those. Right there. Yep. Told you I had one. So now it's almost quitting time before I got back to this. Now we're going to put this rotor on this stator. These magnets will pinch your fingers if you don't watch out. I got me a new bolt. Alright, when you put this back on, you want to make sure you don't have any dirt or grime in this area right here. And you're going to have to plug it back up, so you want this thing to be in this corner right here where all the interfaces are. You make sure your seal is on there and it's clean. And then we're just going to drop this in there. Put that seal right there. That's a separate one. Oh, it's heavy. Come on. And get another one started. Now, make sure. I'm going to back it off. Ah, there we go. Seal tucked in there. Perfect, this thing. It started. That one started. Let's get two corners. You hear that seal popping into place. There we go. This is really an easy job. It's just expensive. Well, I've got a ground screw right there. Got ground wire in there. I'll show you about these ground screws. you're looking for a ground screw, and I don't know why they build them like this, but these ground screws are always pointy. Yeah, pointy right here on the end, and they have fine threads on them. I don't know why. If anybody does, please leave a comment right there below and enlighten me. I like to learn things too. Every ground screw I've ever seen on a washing machine or a dryer is like that. That must be the standard in the industry. Got 2 plugs, that's it. Make sure your water pump's plugged in. This is a really neat thing to have. I wish it was cleaner. Everything seems free there. So let's get it back up. It's getting crowded up in here. Two customers left machines while I was out on service calls. Put this right under there. Remember to raise that lid. You don't want it to fly open on you. Make sure these slots are in these ears here. And yeah. Now, examine our seal, and it came in here and looks good. Let's drop our tub back in. Fits perfect. Now we want to grab our wash plate and drop in, and then our wash plate bolt. Change our socket to 7/16. There we go. We need to put our splash guard back on. This thing is a tight fit in here. And it finally goes. Get it into position on. Yes. So it is in position. You can follow it around and it should snap right into place. Because it's so deep, it isn't an easy one to put on. There we go. There it goes. Alright. Now, should be able to just fasten this back down. Put it on the test track and see if she functions. You know what? I got the wrong one. That's it. right there. These two pointy ones go on the tops. Alright, let's take a pair of pliers and I'm going to reconfigure this. Look like it pointing down like that. Let's swing it around till it's straight up and down. Perfect. And let's put it on the test rack, see how it does. And if it passes the test, I'll take this top back off and we will pressure wash the whole thing. The tub was clean.
So at this point I got real busy. I had a few service calls I had to complete and there were all kinds of distractions going on. But anyway, when I came back from my service calls, I noticed that the machine had completed its cycle, its clothes were spun out, it looked like it had gone through a perfect wash cycle. So I put a for sale sticker on it and was sticking it in the garage to sell when a man drove up, and that's the machine he wanted. Same day I fixed it, same day I sold it. He picked it up and hauled it off. And now the next morning when I came in, I saw that spanner nut sitting on my toolbox, and it occurred to me what I had done. Luckily I had that man's phone number. I called him up, explained what had happened. He was at home and he agreed that I should come out there and put the spanner nut on and fix it. And this is the video showing me doing that.
My job so much to do it twice. Done.